Hello everyone, and welcome back to some more Stardew. I was in a Stardew mood today when I woke up. Demetrius likes strawberries. I can get Demetrius a strawberry for his birthday. Let's see what the mail has to offer. Hello there, dear. I hope your farm is doing well. I'm sending you a little something from my kitchen. I hope it didn't crumble in the mail. Evelyn. Bread. Freshly baked bread is always nice. If you have a neighbor who gives you bread, that is wonderful. I don't know why I was looking for strawberries in there. Let's see. There's some honey ready. And we have some hops and melons ready. 16 melons. That means I need to get back 16 melon seeds to plant there. Before we check that, if we have those, let's pet all the animals. When are you gonna grow up, little Rolo? I want the truffle. And I am impatient. Boop, boop, boop. They're all in the doorway. Silly animals. When I was eating breakfast earlier, our Maltese wanted to go out like 3 times. So I just let him out 3 times, but it's like, why? Why do you want this? My mom is sure that she is a little princess and that she wants to be treated as such. She wants things when she wants them, and she expects you to give them when she wants them, not on your own time. Mostly being let out. They have this little bell on the back door that they ring to let out. She's the only one who uses it. Our Yorkie Poo does not. But, oh my gosh. She will ring it, and it's like, okay, you want to go outside? And it's like, no. I want you to let me into the rest of the house area. Because they have their own little area by the back door that they inhabit. That sounds rude. But they like it there. Even when the gate's open, she'll just stay in there on her bed. But hello, Claire. Ever since I was a little girl, I wanted to be an actress. Did you feel the same way with farming or adventuring? Not really. Slime hunters, slay for red slimes. Maybe. Oh. Now we can enter. But anyway, she'll ring the bell and it's like, I want to be let out into the main house, I want to go outside, or I want you to sit with me on the couch. It's like, okay, little princess. Sure thing. And we kind of just deal with it. Wait. I don't think these melons will be done, will they? Yeah, no. What else can I plant? Does red cabbage take less time? 9. That could work. Probably. But once we hit like our 2nd episode in fall, which is a little bit away, we should immediately be able to finish the community center, hopefully. And that will be wonderful. Very excited to see all the poros. What? Why did I say Poros? My brain went to League. All the Junimos follow me around while I am unlocking the community center stuff. That'll be fun. Because each bundle you complete, or the day you complete a bundle, a Junimo will follow you around in the community center. So I want to have all 6 Junimos follow me around. That's kind of why I'm doing it. Also, just to see if anything cool happens, but mostly to have a trail of Junimos. Now, let's get a strawberry. I guess Demetrius and Mario both love strawberries. So the apple does indeed not fall far from the tree. I'm trying to think of what foods I like that my parents like. I mean, I kind of also like strawberries and cherries, and my mom does too. Hi, Robin. We're pretty insulated from the rest of the world here in Stardew Valley. My bad. It has its pros and cons. Yeah. You don't have to deal with too much chaos, but at the same time, more of a local chaos you have to deal with. Hey, tell me a story about farming. That's really interesting. Yeah. Is very interesting, I agree. If you and Mara become friends, I'm sure she'll show you how to use the telescope out back. That could be fun. Pretty exciting, huh? Yes. Happy birthday! A present with optimal timing. Today is the anniversary of my birth. Thank you. Why did you say it like that? You said it like a robot or like an alien would. Today is the anniversary of my birthday. Weird. Hey, I'm glad you stopped by. Yep. How have you been coping with this heat? Getting sunburnt, probably. My skin is very fair, so I, get sunburnt fast. Demetrius, I didn't tell you to get tomatoes. I said to get fruit. I don't understand. Tomatoes are fruits. When a normal person says they want fruit, they never mean tomatoes. It doesn't matter what the scientific classification is. Glitch, I'm glad you're here. You'll be able to put this argument to rest. What argument? How would you classify a tomato? A vegetable. Really? I figured a farmer would know the correct answer. Well, it's interesting. I just want you to understand my point of view. It's hard for me to know exactly what assumptions I should make when you tell me something. But I'll try to get better at it. Aww. Thanks for your help, Glitch. Yep. I guess. But a lot of things are actually scientifically classified as fruits. But because they have a more... Maybe it's less fructose that they have. And that they have more like a savory taste. I just don't view them as fruit. Whenever you catch a fish, take a moment to thank it for its sacrifice. Even if you don't believe in the spirit of the fish, it's a good mental exercise. We need to be aware of our effect on the environment. That's a nice way to think about it. I could go into the mines and slay those 4 red slimes. I don't really have a plan for today. I just wanted to play Stardew. And apparently pick up a lot of mushrooms in the mountain. Many a mushroom. And does the Adventure Guild open at 12? No. It does. I don't have to wait till 2. Mines are dangerous if you're not prepared. I recommend bringing extra supplies on your expeditions. That is a wise idea. You like honey? Have honey. Thanks, I'll find some use for this. I'm sure you will. Yawn, reading these manifests all day takes a toll on a man. I like the flowers on your chair. Cordelia. Camilla, our witch, sent me here to seek an audience from Marlin. You know he's a legend where I come from. I think I just got a friendship point with Marlin. Can I go in and get a cutscene? No, I cannot. Sad. Also, I've totally been ignoring the dwarf. I got the dwarven translation guide, so I should say hello. Hello. Most humans fear the unknown. That's why I've hidden my shop here. Your mining skills prove you're trustworthy. Oh, what? Dwarvish safety minimal. Bombs deal 25% less damage to you. I wouldn't mind that. Oh, and there's a rare crow. I forgot he sells a rare crow. A rock cairn could be so cool in that little spooky cave I just made. Also, tomorrow I need Robin to upgrade something. I just don't know what. I'm gonna quickly... No. I'll do that tomorrow. I can just call her on the phone later. Let's see. Wait, no, I didn't grab my sword. Boop, 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 boop. Boop. Oh. Boop. That was way too far. My bad. You get to deal with elevator dinging. Yep. That is a lot of gold. Boop. Today must be kind of lucky. I have a lot of gemstones here. But I'm not gonna stay for these bats. I already have the Bat Slayer quest. There's one red slime. Oh, bat. You know, it's a little interesting, but I really like DC Comics, so I am familiar with Batman and the Bat family and stuff. And the movies do a good theme of making it like dark and Gotham be like a dark aesthetic, but they don't do much with bats, even though his name is Batman. Not often, anyway. Which is just interesting. Like, he lives in a bat cave full of bats, but they don't really make use of it much. But I do, if you are a fan of DC, I do like that the new DC Universe movies by James Gunn are so far being pretty cool. Another slime! 2 out of 4. Who do I talk to when I get this done? Nope, not that one. I guess it'll tell me later. It'll probably be Mayor Lewis, but it would be cooler if it was Marlin. But then again, if it was Marlin, it would make more sense to have his own quest board at the Adventurers Guild, like today! Or week-long quests, or weekly goals or monthly goals at the Adventurers Guild to slay monsters. Rather than the mayor or Asmodeus posting it on the bulletin board and being like, kill monsters. Any of the townsfolk can do this, except most of the town folks don't know how to slay monsters. And don't have weaponry too. Oh. Secret note. Mermaid show. I figured that out already. I didn't need the secret note. I just brute forced it. Oop. A shadow man. Oh, there's our third out of 4 slimes. You are a tanky slime. Jeez. Down here we have a bat. So not really what I'm looking for. Oh, but dropped a diamond. I don't mind that. I just want to check in the top left corners if there's a slime. There's not. I'm gonna steal that gold and run away. No more bats. Right when I thought I was having bad luck finding these guys, and my quest is practically done, I stumble across 3 of them. Wow. Game mechanics, am I right? Have to be so close to finishing a quest, and then you're lucky at... Let me see. Yeah, it is Talk to Lewis. Okay. So it's interesting that in Stardew Valley Expanded, it adds more, like, connections between the villagers, and it's like, oh yeah, Rasmodius and... Why'd I suddenly forget Marlin's name? Rasmodius and Marlin work together to defeat the monsters, and practically no one in town knows about them, but Lewis puts up quests to fight the monsters. So, just interesting. Hey, I got a decorative bowl. I don't really know what's supposed to be in that bottom right corner of the bowl. But, eh. How are you, Marlin? That's still tempting. I was seeing if there was anything new, if I had anything to sell. But if I had anything to sell, it probably would have been put in the chest. Oh! Hello, Maru. Glitch, I'm surprised to see you out here so late. The night sky looks amazing right now. Come over here, I want to show you something. Okay. Here, take a peek. What do you see? Well, she was probably looking at something that was not the Dark Abyss, so I'm gonna say a beautiful planet. It's amazing, isn't it? By the time many of these stars are visited, you and I will be long gone. Well, it's not just that. I took astrology, and we're actually seeing the stars from like millions of years ago. It's like looking in the night sky is kind of like time travel a little bit. For your eyes, anyway. I guess that's the trouble with being human, huh? Everything is fleeting. Glitch. Never mind. Here, let me show you a binary star system. A what? I took astrology, but it was like 2 or 3 years ago in college when I first started. I don't remember what a binary star system is. Hey, we can actually see a planet now. What a beautiful night. Maru showed me something new. Well, Robin's and Lewis's house should be closed, so I'll just zoom back. Oh, hi Maru. It's hard to really grasp the scale of the universe. Truly it is. You can either go to astronomy and understand that everything is so big, or you can go into biology and understand everything is so tiny. Science. And then they argue with each other, and it's like, the universe is so big, and it's like, no, everything's so small. It's just like, what about both? What if there's an in between? No? That peach jelly does looks murky. It looks weird. It's probably supposed to be the color of the peach in like jam, but like it does not to me. Don't have anything for that. And I think we're good on everything else now, except the fact that I didn't put my bone sword away, but that sucks. And that was probably for the community center. Quick stack. You're not the rock chest. Quick stack. Jam. Where are my rare crows? I have a scarecrow in here, but not a rare crow in there, so I'll just put him in there. And then let's go put these rock carrots in here. That could be fun. I totally forgot these existed. That kind of adds a bit more to it. It could be better somehow. Because I could add, I'm pretty sure I can put grass starters in there to add tall grass and stuff. Nah. Let's go in order. Grab those. Quick stack. Get any of the leftover common mushrooms out. And make dried common mushrooms. And sell them. I might as well sell the bread. I probably won't use it. Maybe if I have a stone table or something, I could put that in the little cave. Who knows? Thank you for the bat wings, Caramel. Or Caramel. However you want to say the cat's name. I could have named the cat Kit Kat. I love Kit Kats. The chocolate Trout Derby. 1 second, I think my laundry just finished, so I will be right back. Never mind, my laundry was in fact not ready. But it is the Trout Derby. Annual Trout Derby has begun. I haven't even left my house yet. I wanted to say thanks for taking an interest in my work. Here's a cooking recipe that I like. Autumn's Bounty. Hello there, dear. I hope your farm is doing well. I'm sending you a little something from my kitchen. I hope it didn't crumble in the mail. Evelyn. Chocolate cake. She is sending me like a dish a day. Not that I mind. But wow. We got some tomatoes. It's a little saddening that some of the games that I wanted to come out in December aren't going to be out yet. Oh, okay, those pumpkins are gonna grow. They just look very early stage pumpkins. I was concerned they wouldn't finish before the season ends. Let's go close up the animals so they don't get any rain on them. Could say good morning. You're not a baby anymore, Rolo, but you're stuck inside in the rain. No truffle for me. Sad. I wonder if making cheese in the rain makes the cheese taste better. Hello, everyone. How are all my little chickens and dinos and rabbits and ducks? Gah. Let's put that away, and let's not have that there. Encroaching upon our farm space. Okay. I should probably have the money to do something. Whether I have the normal wood to do something, as in get something built from Robin, is an entirely different question. That might be a bit better, but we'll still see. But if I am going to do something like make a shed, I would like space. I'm gonna move this chest over by the fruit trees, because one of our fruit trees did get struck by lightning not too long ago. It stopped producing coal, but it was a thing. We got a nectarine! Let's make some more chests. Boop. And then I have one right here. I'll just put them right there, and they should probably still be attached to that because of automate. I'll just put a chest there, I guess. Is that an apple tree? No. The one below it's an apple tree. Boop. Okie dokie. Let's get a building up and running. We'll talk to Mayor Lewis so he can get some money. And we'll go fishing. Which, Willie is right there. I don't know where the Trout Derby is. Not gonna lie. A hand! It's a wonder all these ancient little pieces lasted so long. More like it's a wonder that they all stuck together and didn't separate in the soil. Hi, Robin. What's a house upgrade? 65,000 gold. I don't have that. I could get a shed. I could upgrade my shed. That was a weird noise. I think I'll just build a new shed so I can not have those kegs there. I'll move it later when I can move the kegs, but the kegs have stuff in them, so. Hi, Robin. Hi, Glitch. So I stopped by Pierre's the other day and brought a fresh blueberry. It was the first time I've seen one of those there in a while. I cooked it up for dinner last night. It filled the house with a filling smell. It was a hit. I'm glad Pierre's stock is starting to expand again. Anyways, our house is in such a beautiful area, don't you think? I love the fresh air of the mountains. I can agree with that. Mountain air is like... It's hard to describe, but it's more like crisp, you know? Probably because there's usually more trees on the mountains. Or maybe just because it's higher, but it's just like... crisp. That's the best way I can describe it. I need a refined quartz, if it's not too inconvenient. I can try? We'll see what happens. First, where did Mayor Lewis go? He's at Clint's. Let's go bother him. Mayor Lewis, give me cash. Glitch, so you helped us with our slime problem. Thank you. I hope you didn't go through too much trouble. I know it can be really hard to get that sticky slime out of your clothes. I've definitely ruined a few good pairs of pants trying to catch those little squirmers. I can remember Mama throwing a fit after I got aquamarine slime all over my brand new silk pants. Anyways, enjoy your reward. I'm here to collect Clint's business tax. And how's that? I went shopping last night and picked up a fresh blueberry on sale for only 50 gold. It was awful. No wonder Pierre was selling that junk for so cheap. Dang. Everyone complimented my blueberries but Clint. He threw shade at my blueberries. But everyone else loved them. What the heck? Rude. Where's Willie? Willie's over here. So trout competition is in the forest to the left. Or east. No, west. Yeah, west. And I've already talked to all these fishermen before. But I'll say hi to Willie. Maybe he'll say something different. If the local fishing scene got a bit more lively, I might expand the shop's stock. Hello. I just want to see the rewards. No? Well, where am I supposed to see how much I'm supposed to go for then? Is it just always like 9 fish? Or like 10? Is it a rainbow trout? No, it's a pike. It's funny how everyone's rods are just like right next to the walls of the river, and mine is the only one actually in the river, very far. Someone got a catch, but this is my third catch. My chub. I've never understood fishing derbies really. Like, is it just to hang around other people while you fish? Or is it just because the fish are popular that day in the area? Fish, fish, fish. Fish, 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 fish. It's a pike. I could catch a Dorado, maybe. Oh, I thought that was mine. But there's like 3 Dorados in a row right there. Maybe I can get one. I don't think I've caught one yet, so that would be nice. Nope. Other pike. Hey, Dorado! Like I mentioned before, I could catch a Dorado. And I got one. Yay! What the heck is that one? It's like a swordfish, but in the river. Look at that nose. It's wild. It just stabbed that guy's reflection. Ah. That one was a difficult one. Maybe it was like the swordfish thing I saw over here. Fishing derby. Trout. Golden tag. A tent kit. You received a tent kit. How cool. Something I will probably never use. It's funny when you get prizes like that. It's like, I'll probably never use this, but thank you. It lets me sleep outside though, so that's kind of cool. Maybe if I need it for an emergency it would be good, but if I'll have it on me is the question. You know, wait, that could actually be so good for an aesthetic. I could get a campfire kit and I could bring the camping kit and I could go someplace and camp out for the night on video. That would be so cute and cozy. Oh, no golden ticket. So did this get updated? Because I swear there used to be like a bulletin board that's like, when you catch 1, 3, 5, 7, and 10 fish, you can get a reward. But this one, it's giving me golden things to turn in, rather than doing that. The 1, 3, like 5, 7, 10 was from the Squid Festival. So it might be different because this is the trout one. It's interesting nonetheless. Just keep fishing. Just keep fishing. You can see that Willie has the best technique out of all the fishermen here. Look how straight his cast is compared to this guy and this guy and this guy. Like, this guy is way to the right. His is just straight on where he wanted it to go. This guy's is a little to the right and this one's a little to the left. That guy's looks straight, but like, he's not facing at an angle, so who knows if it actually is or not. A pike. Wow. Oh, you saw my bait? I guess I'll use that I just fished up. And we can get more bait tomorrow. Honestly, I don't mind that Concerned Ape is still updating Stardew every so often. But it's also a bit, like, overwhelming, you know? Because now in your first year, along with the rush of get community center done, there's all this other stuff happening, like 2 days of annual fishing every month. There's the bookseller, like once or twice a week, and so on. It's like, if that started the second year, it's like, oh, you got mail saying, hey, we're gonna host a fishing derby and see how it goes. And then at the end of your second year, it's like, yeah, this was a big hit. We're gonna do it again next year, and probably a dozen years after. That would work. And if the bookseller was like after your first year or something, then it would feel like less crowded your first year. Because in year one, it feels like there's so much to do. And I didn't know how to go about the chaos of the bookseller and fishing derby. But I don't know. It's not like it's terrible pacing, it's just, it gives you so many options. It's like, what do I do? What do I do? A chub. A trout. And a geode. I'm gonna turn this in for a reward. The one I got earlier. 5 more totems. I could use one of those today. But explain. Rainbow trout have a chance of carrying a golden tag. If you find one, turn it in here for a prize. Okay. So it's not like the squid one where there's a limited prize. Probably. I got a treasure chest, so I would like to catch you, little fishy. A pike. Jeez, a frozen tear, deluxe bait, and some wood. It's kind of interesting that in treasure you catch wood and it's not like driftwood. Just slightly odd. Shad. It's like the Chad version. No, it's the fish version of Chad. It's shad. You know what? I am going to take a screenshot of the annual Trout Derby. And I got a fish while I was doing it. I have not gotten a golden ticket in a minute. Also, is it me or did Willie wander off to the left? Is he going like the long way around Marnie's or is he going the long way by Andy's? Oh. Well, that's a sign that my laundry's done. I'll go get that after I finish today. It's just in the dryer. I was doing towels. Or Willie walked to the left and now he's just walking back over here. Okay. A little random. Now watch me teleport all the way back home. You know what? I'm gonna snatch those and put them on my fishing rod. And nothing goes in there. Interesting. I think this is river fish, so they should go in here. Aside from it being unorganized as heck. There we go. Put some fruit away. I will sell a nectarine because I don't think I've sold one of those before. I'll just sell all 3 of these. those in there. No. And moss. Those in there. And we're chilling. Let's get some rest after saying goodnight to Carmel. And we'll go immediately back to fishing after earning some cash. Wouldn't that be nice if you got your paycheck every night after you sleep? It'd be like more worthwhile to go to sleep. Like when I wake up, I'm gonna have cash. Hello, Queen of Sauce. Greetings, it is I, the Queen of Sauce, here to teach you a new mouth-watering recipe from my secret cookbook. This week's dish, a viewer from Pelican Town wrote to me recently. Let's see, her name's Haley. She wrote, I tried your pink cake last time I was in Zuzu City and I fell in love with it. Could you share the recipe on your next episode? Well, why not? It's a marvelous cake, and you'll never guess the secret ingredient. Melon. You learned how to cook pink cake. Interesting. If I talk to Haley today, will she mention it? Glitch, I needed truffle oil. Don't ask me why. Just saying that makes me want to ask you why. It's like the don't of do. As in saying that makes the person want to know more. Whereas if you never said it in the first place, no one would wonder. But you made them curious with what you said. Let's say good morning to everyone. Does Lewis just mail you that when you get an adult pig? I didn't grab the milk. Milk. Hi, Nugget. I'm assuming you are hovering to get cheese or milk. But I don't know if that's good for dinosaurs. Speaking of which, dinosaurs being ancient and cheese being able to be very old, what is the oldest cheese? Is it just blue cheese? Because blue cheese is like the moldy cheese. Or is there something like older? I'm not a big cheese guy, so I don't know all the cheeses. I'm just fine with Parmesan, mozzarella, and cheddar. And I am 100% certain that American cheese is artificial and not real cheese. So I'm not counting that as cheese. And I do not like it. So if you like it, there's more for you. Wait, I don't think I have extra hot peppers in here, do I? No, I do. Okay. We'll put some extras in there, though. Even more. Just because I know Shane and Lewis like them. Now, let's quickly sell these. And I'll go to the Mushroom Cave and Mineral Cave before I go fishing at the Trout Derby. And I'm gonna grab that straggler over there. But we're getting so close to fall. My goal of doing the community center is soon to be finished. And then we'll have more expanded content to go through. Wow. That's a lot of brown mushrooms. 85. Oh. I need 3 extra. Boop. and put that in there. And grab some minerals today. Dupa dupa dupa. I'm curious to know how game developers get their game sounds. Like, what do they listen to that they're just like, oh yeah, that would be the perfect sound for picking up items in my game. Like, it's really weird. Also, music producers. I took a music producer class in my first year of college. I hated it. Because it was kind of an experimental class, and it was just not well organized. And so it made it hard for me to learn. Especially at the pace for a beginner course, it was like, oh yes, you must know the software already, and you must have the time to fiddle with it and learn more about it. So let's get into it. And it's like, I really didn't. What are we doing? But my teacher made a song after recording weird noises day to day from his blender and a kitchen knife sharpener, and it was kind of odd that it sounded decent. Like, you wouldn't expect something with those sounds to sound okay in a song, but it worked. Also, a lot of music actually has like dogs barking in it, and it's like, what the heck? Like, once you hear it, it's like, I can't unhear it now. I think one of Lady Gaga's songs just has a lot of dog barking in the background. Like, What About Us? Or is that Pink? It might be Pink. But What About Us? Once you listen to it and you hear it, it's like, there's a lot of dog barking noises in that song that you just can't unhear once you hear them. It's just interesting. And it's also popular in other countries' musics to also use dogs barking as a mixtape thing, which is also just slightly weird. But again, once you listen for it and you hear it, it's like you can never unhear it. Kind of like when you see something and then you kind of can't ever unsee it. Like if a house's windows look like eyes, it's just like, that's a house with a face. It's just something. But boy, am I rambling today. You guys are probably having so much fun. Listen to me rambling while I'm fishing. I really like that guy's cowboy hat over to the right. It's just a little funny. But back to what I was talking about earlier, Chucklefish, the gaming developer company, Witchbrook. Oh, I'm so sad that it's not coming out in winter anymore. Well, it might come out in winter, but next year, in like January or February, but probably more like spring. I know it was like bug fixing and adding more stuff and things, but like, I was so excited, and it was slotted for the end of this, in the holidays of this year, so sad. More rainbow trout for me. Already at 5. Jeez. Lots of rainbow trout for me. Wild and deluxe bait. I'll put the deluxe bait on my fishing rod. Why not? Although, curious question. If you use wild bait, the one that gives you a chance to get double fish, does it also give you a chance to get double golden tags? Since if you fish up 2 rainbow trouts, couldn't that mean double golden tags? That could be a cool way to get a lot of golden tags to trade in. But I also don't know what's worthwhile to go buy from this shop with the golden tags. So far, nothing has really stood out. Aside from this fish, this jumping. It's a Dorado! When I first played Stardew Valley and I caught one of those, I was in high school and I thought it was called a Dorito. I don't know why I remembered that, but it was just triangle shaped and I'm like, whoa. And the fact that it's orange helped. But I hope you all are having a wonderful day today. This fine Thursday, I think it is. Yeah, because I think the TFT video that I put out yesterday, TFT came out on Wednesday. So today should be Thursday. Oh my gosh, that fish was jumping. I wonder if the more golden tags you have in your inventory, the less likely you are to get more. So maybe I should, like, turn them in so I can get more. Omni-geode. I'm surprised Get Rewards didn't take both of my tags. A bucket hat. A simple hat with a short brim. You know, that fits for fishing. A bucket hat. I'm gonna change the screenshot because it's not rainy and I have a new hat just for fishing. I look like a very focused fisherman. Also, I watched an episode of One Piece, and if you know Marco from One Piece, this guy's hair kind of just reminds me of Marco, except it's not orange. And now I can't unsee it, so... You're welcome. I think we'll catch one more fish, and then we'll be on our way. Okay, no more stuff. Let's be on our way. Since it's the last episode, well, the last day of the episode, I'll first say hi to Andy. I went shopping last night and picked up a fresh blueberry on the sale for only $62. It was sickening. No wonder Pierre was selling that junk for so cheap. Let me know if you want to borrow my Yoba text. I got detailed notes on the most popular passages. Bro. What the heck? I should change my hat. Andy and Clint are clowning on my blueberries while everyone else in town loves them. Dang. Hi, Jazz. Someone used high-grade fertilizer on the soil here. I was talking to Jazz, not the planter box. I had a nightmare that the house was on fire. Oh, jeez. That's... does not sound fun. Oi, 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 oi. My trees are not to the north. They are to the east of town. Hi, Haley. I talked to my sister for a while last night. I actually enjoyed it quite a bit. That's nice. I thought you'd say something about the Queen of Sauce putting you in her episode today. Garbage. Okay. Let's pick up these. I think our problem tree... Yeah, our problem tree right there grew. Did any other problem trees grow? Not you. Did I just have an extra tapper? I must have an extra tapper. Let's see. The problem tree didn't block anything from moving, so that's good. And is there a bunch of stuff in here? Oh my gosh, there is. It's working! It's wonderful! Oh joy. Well, now that we know that's working, I do want to put my sword back in the mining chest. So I'm quickly going to go up there. And do that. The Jenkins. Now I really thought, so pause for a second. I'm best friends with Morris. I really thought I would have had a cutscene by now, but maybe I don't have a cutscene because I didn't build the JoJo warehouse, and you're supposed to build the warehouse before you get the cutscene. But I'm going community center route, so I guess not. Hi, Sebastian. Last night I saw a group of bats flying around near the lake. I guess maybe they are feeding on the mosquitoes this time of year. Then they must have had a frenzy. I hate mosquitoes. Mosquitoes like me a lot, and in doing so, I hate them. Because they like to bite me, and I don't like to be bitten by mosquitoes, so... Me and them are at an impasse of like and dislike that will probably not be resolved ever. No, 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 no. I didn't put my sword away. There we go. Pop! A sword! Let's say hi to Marlon while we're here, because we aren't best friends with him yet. Hey there, Glitch. Any plans for the upcoming week? Prepping for fall, probably. If you fight, fight safely. I will. You do the same. You like maple syrup? I'll give you maple syrup. Here you go. Thanks, I'll find some use for this. It's good with pancakes. That is my suggestion. Maple syrup with pancakes. A wonderful combination. Oh, and I totally didn't get my towels out of the dryer. I totally forgot after I went to sleep. I'll do it once I post the episode. Ripperoni. It'll be okay. It hasn't been too long. They won't be very wrinkly. The good part is, they will still be clean. Robin's hard at work building our next shed. Let's put those away. I don't have any fruit on me. I don't think there's anything else I can put in here. Boop. Boop. That worked out. Let's keep 2 of every kind of fish, and I will sell the rest. Up. Oh, that one too. And then I think in here is my bait. There is my roe. There's all that. Ah, that's what I was looking for. That's why I stayed in the shed. I knew there was something I was supposed to put in that chest, but I just couldn't see. Well, I'll put them away next episode. But let's see how much money we earned from fish. I'm sure Karma wish I gave them one. $13,000 from fish. Well, mostly fish. Oh, I never claimed that. Or looked at that. But that is it for today. I hope you all had a good morning, afternoon, evening, whatever time of day it is for you, and I will see you all later. Bye-bye.